With an early season collision of teams ranked in the top 25, both with a chance to come up with a quality win and really build toward an excellent season today. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns, as we'll see last season's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. They'll run it here. And they'll start with a run that goes nowhere, battling this defense and the crowd noise. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. To throw, it's Manning. Running back grabs it on a screen. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
To throw, it's Manning. Caught over the middle, it's Baxter. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to 32.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Baxter.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. A short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He'll throw it now. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
The Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Offense facing second and goal. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Scanning the field. It's Manning. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, long runs. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. The player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout and then check him out. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Throws it to the right. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Caught in the backfield. It's Marsh. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they can settle out and bring the pressure.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for the wide out. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. They've flipped into the field and ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Caught by the receiver. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route with catch made. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
The Longhorns are in the red zone now. Using his legs, it's Baxter. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance. but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone on this possession. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. It's complete. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Manning. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. Really has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First and 10 now for the offense. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. And will be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit knocked that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Manning. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting close to the midfield. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense storms not much of a gain on that completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening that. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and put 6 more on the board.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. They'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Took contact on the throw. Wide open downfield. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring them down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Touchdown, Michigan, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
Tight end goes in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at midfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense is threatening here.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the fourth down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them, and you're rewarded with a first down.
Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Design quarterback run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Losing so many yards on the first play of a drive like this off of a scramble really turns second down into a salvage down. You set out to get enough yardage back to make third down possibly manageable.
Up here, second and long from the 15. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The offense really clicking here. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. The back's got it. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Manning. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Works over the middle, and that's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
The Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Okay. 3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeps it on the draw. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Throwing for his running back. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to take off. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
It's 24-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
And the Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Wolverines will line up now. It's first and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. QB keeper all the way. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Grinding away on the ground. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Second down after that previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. The returner is brought down. Let's get started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
We go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. The offense just takes a knee here. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset.